Hello, you're listening to the Slab of Life. My name's Sebastian. I'm joined with.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Larry. It's my first time here.
Yeah,
Hello.
welcome.
Yeah. Larry brings Big Pharma with him. Sit down to the industry. No, I'm kidding.
So I'll start if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take it off, Larry.
When I was a kid, and I think this plays into, we just watched this reel about Big Pharma and their recent changes with RFK Jr. My first thought was, when I was a kid, I wrote this article. I was in high school still. The article was on how many ads we actually see every day. And the math is insane. It's over 1,000 things.
Yeah.
1,000 different ads every day, which is crazy to think about. But you got Miami University on your shirt. I don't know what that is. Ghent Dog Park, right?
Yeah.
So those are just little clips. And if you just look around, there's constantly little things everywhere.
Advertisements.
And it's constantly in our head, which is why, you recognize certain jingles and certain logos because they're constantly feeding us with these different advertisements. So I think that just is the start of where a lot of this money comes from. I've always been against ads. It just, to me, it's like...
They do hate ads. Like, I constantly talk about it in my personal life. I'm like, God damn it. You're giving me a 30-second ad for like a 15-second.
Any way that I could get ads out of my media, I'm all for.
Yeah, but I'm not going to feed the money. I don't know. Like, it's a double-edged sword.
It's worth it. And then I guess I'm one of the suckers that is just paying them. But
Well, I mean, we're all kind of trapped into it, honestly. Like, there's not really a way out of it besides going to live in the woods. Like,
right.
Yeah. My ads on TV are longer than ads on YouTube. On, like, the TV YouTube, it's like, watch this 2-minute video for less ad breaks. And I'm like, this is just a fucking commercial now. Like,
Exactly.
we're just watching TV.
Yeah. So this thing was about how they're going to basically pull Big Pharma ads out of
Media.
the media, which the Big Pharma has these ads, and you constantly see them, to talk about whatever drug that they're trying to promote and all the side effects and everything else. And even Big Pharma knows they don't make money off those things. They don't actually get people to buy their products. It's the doctors that do that for them.
Yeah.
What it does do for them is it basically is like a big laundering scheme, is what the reel was saying, because they're putting money into these ads, and so all the
networks,
big networks, they're taking all this money in, and it gives the Big Pharma this power to kind of control what they're putting out.
Yeah.
So it's just it could be real interesting if they do actually start cutting that out, because if Big Pharma loses control of those big networks, that's going to change a lot.
Yeah, the networks won't have to be hush-hush anymore with what they talk about.
Yeah.
It's super crazy just to see ads about medicine anyway. Right? Yeah. Like, it's not even like oh man, I have this ailment, I should get this medicine. It's like, hey, you have all these things, so this drug will make your life infinitely better.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I was just watching a Good Mythical Morning video.
Yeah, right.
Like, why am I seeing
Shout
this?
out written link.
Yeah. They'll be on the pod. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. Like, it's so normalized to just be peddled drug information for I don't know, it's just weird. It seems like a cyberpunk thing without all the coolness.
Yeah, right.
It's like just the pure dystopia. I mean, I guess cyberpunk is pretty dystopian on its own too, but we're living in the lamest dystopia.
Yeah, the lamest reality. I wonder how this will, if they take Big Pharma ads out of the networks, will that lower or raise prices of drugs and making it even harder for people to get what they need?
That's a good question.
I don't know if they're... I mean, they are connected, obviously, but I was going to say, right, because the people that need the drugs need the drugs.
Yes.
And it's either that or, unfortunately, a lot of people, like, there's no alternative. And it's either those people that are paying it or the insurance companies that are paying it at the exorbitant prices. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that, I guess it would just go up. They're like, oh, we're going to take our losses from the ads. Because people that are, these ad companies are paying the pharmaceuticals a lot of money too to advertise their product and back and forth.
So it's crazy how much control they have. One of the other things that I've always been passionate about is how the prison system works. So in America, we have all these prison systems that most of them, almost all of them, maybe all of them, they have like requirements of how many prisoners they're actually supposed to have in their prisons.
Yeah.
So they
There's
actually,
like a quota.
yeah. So they have to basically maintain the prison at a certain level of capacity.
Yeah, so we indiscriminately incarcerate people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's slavery, essentially.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Because then you have millions of people. Like, we have more people incarcerated in America than like some entire countries.
Like for-profit prisons.
It's crazy. And so Big Pharma obviously takes a chunk of that because they provide all the medical stuff, and it's through the government because the government pays for all these medical benefits of the prisoners, which, okay, great. At least they're hopefully being medically taken care of.
Doubtful.
Well, yeah, to some extent, I know it's true. There's a story about this guy that robbed a bank for like $1 because he had to go to, he needed some serious medical surgery or something. I think he had cancer. And, he literally just robbed a bank and for like $1 so that he would go to jail
To get the medical assistance that he needed?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't afford it?
Yeah. It was wild. But
Yeah,
I mean, that's
we're
what
fucked as a country.
Yeah. So maybe you're going to jail on purpose just so you can get medical care.
But then also, like, for homeless people, I know we were talking about this earlier for, like, our previous episodes, but, like, homelessness, of how, like, people want to make it, like, illegal to be homeless.
Yeah.
And it's like a self-perpetuating like problem. Like, oh, we just don't like them because of the myriad of reasons of like homeless people. So we'll throw them in jail. And then what are they going to do in jail? Just meet the quota and, become slave labor to then come out. It's not like they're going to have a job. They just came out of jail. And they're going to be homeless again and then get thrown back into the system. It's like super fucked. It's like
fucked up
a
vicious
problem
cycle.
that you see that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah. Well,
as a country. But again,
to me, I don't like seeing the homeless people that are panhandling, especially for nothing. Like, they'll like just guilt trip you into trying to give them money and stuff. I don't mind at all. Like, I like seeing the people, especially you see in subways or on the street sometimes. They'll be playing or singing or whatever. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I like that. You're actually providing kind of a service to me. And sure, okay, you're asking for money, but like, that's cool. And if I like your music, I'll give you some money. I don't care, because that's you're singing or playing an instrument for me, and it sounds cool. Like, all right.
I don't believe in giving money to panhandlers, just standing outside of the street, like trying to guilt trip you for money. But I'll give them like water bottles or food, even if I have it.
I think people don't like to give homeless people money, and I don't give every homeless person I see money by any means either. I just think it's a failure of the system, in some part, that I wish, bigger, not necessarily the federal government, but like more local and state took part in to kind of help its own citizens.
I think,
because sure, giving someone $5, $10, it's kind of like, it's only providing a little bit of relief, but there is no like long-term solution. And then you have shelters and stuff too, but then, they're overcrowded. They're not, helped enough.
We need more.
It's not
shelters
actually doing,
that are easily accessible.
I know I've worked with a handful of shelters over the years and provided donations and stuff. I think there's a lot out there that either the homeless don't want to use for some reason or don't even know about.
Yeah.
And I think that would be one of the other more decent way, would be providing them with like actual information of like, hey, just call this number and these people will help you out, or you have a place to stay or something like that. And there's a lot of churches and stuff that'll help with that kind of thing too. So
Like a relief program.
Yeah.
Look at that. We came full circle to ads, pharmacies, and homelessness.
These are all the things that in my head I feel like have been going around for most of my life.
Our problem, our society's problems.
Yeah.
That people tend to ignore.
Sweden has a lot of good systems, but in particular their prison system is a reformation system. So like, if you go to prison in Sweden, you'll basically come out with like a college degree, and people don't go back to jail after the first time because they're actually looked at entirely different by the society because you went to prison, and you got this kind of experience, and it's like a forced training rather than teaching. In our prison system, you literally, if you go to jail, you're going to learn how to be a better criminal rather than a better person for society. So I don't know, I just wish we could take a lot of what they do over there and implement it here.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that other countries do better that we should implement, but we just don't because it doesn't make us money.
Which goes back to Big Pharma.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all one giant slab.
It is. It's all
You look
one.
at it on the whiteboard I brought here. Oh, that's a slab too.
Oh, that's a slab.
I legitimately believed you had a whiteboard here.
Yeah. Yeah. For the viewers at home, we don't.
Yeah, it's all just one terrible cycle that no one wants to fix.
Well,
Or people want to fix, but they don't have
Big
the.
Pharma.
It's
doesn't
be-
want us
it's
to
it's
fix.
Exactly.
late stage.
They're preventing us from
capitalism.
Yeah.
It's just how much money can I make, and then it's funny. I was at a coffee shop today, and I purchased something, and they're like, oh, the proceeds are going to like a kid's baseball team, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And she's like, yeah, we got to take care of our youth. They're the future. And in my head, I respond, I'm like, yeah, I agree. But I was like, that's not what we do as a society. Like, we try to, like, paint great pictures, but collectively, we're not, like, in the public interest of, like, helping people for, like, education or, like, helping homeless people.
There's always ulterior motives.
Yeah, it's like companies, like, obviously, it's like, oh, would you like to round up your dollar to help education?
To
And
raise
I'm
money
like,
for leukemia.
yeah, but it's corporations like Walmart and,
Yeah.
fucking Target.
And all those big corporations, they take a chunk of that donated
Amazon,
money.
or you're going to Whole Foods, and you're like, this CEO is one of the richest people in the country. Like, if he truly cared about that, he could take a percent. I'm obviously, it's not all liquid. He doesn't have $1 billion in his bank account.
Yeah.
But he does have that influence, and he can make, being like an actual philanthropist.
Exactly.
I was like, man, no, I care about the kids, but I wish
The corporations.
the
did.
corporations did too, and not just this isn't like a good example. When Bud Light had a trans model for their company, and then half of America was like, oh, you know what, we're never buying Bud Light again. They're like, okay, hold on. Actually, we don't care about that. Buy a beer now. And it's like, oh, they're affecting our money. Okay, it's just a trend. They're trying to hop on stuff to like appease the masses, but if it affects their money, they're like, actually no. Versus
I was so happy about that, by the way. I don't know if you know, Bud Light is actually part of the Anheuser-Busch company.
Yes.
Which Anheuser-Busch has almost all of the major beers. There's only like, I think it's Modelo is like one of the more common ones.
Yeah, because Modelo owns Corona, Modelo, Dos Equis, fucking all of the Hispanic beers are owned by Modelo pretty much. And Anheuser-Busch, and then what's the other big one?
I mean, Anheuser-Busch owns almost all of them.
Almost, yeah. It's like they have like a monopoly on them. So.
Yeah, I think.
I just
Is
wish
Yingling? I don't think Yingling's Anheuser-Busch.
corporations, if they are, put your money where your fucking mouth is, really.
Yeah.
Like, double down, essentially. Like, oh, you know what? Actually, we don't want to support you guys if you guys fucking hate people. Well, don't buy our beer then.
Exactly.
It's still the same thing, like, it's that's my little.
And a lot of those people that were against that are probably alcoholics, so they'll buy the beer anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Most of them still drink the Bud Light. Although, even the guys that were hardcore, like, oh, that was the only beer I drank my whole life. Like, I remember when that was going on, it was real big. I saw this guy in the store, and it's like, there were signs for they're trying to get rid of the Budweiser Bud Light. It was like it was cheaper than water. It was cheaper than anything because they couldn't get rid of it, and still people weren't buying it. And I think Modelo, and I like had this kind of conversation in the gas station with some random guy about how like they're taking over everything, but we're gonna drink the one beer that's not Anheuser-Busch, and I just thought that was great. Which segue. There's another guy I follow on Instagram lately. He and a bunch of people are part of this now. They're doing these big corporate blackouts, which is real cool. I could show you guys later if you want. But Walmart, Target, Amazon, all these big corporations that are just really doing us a big injustice. Nestle's probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Nestle's terrible.
Yeah, they are.
They, oh God. So the Nestle Corporation uses the messed up politicians that we can, you know, it's like completely legal to basically buy a politician off at this point in our government. Like you don't even have to hide it. You just send them money and they lobby for you, and you basically
pay the fines.
You know, there's not even fines. You just lobbying to get what changes you want made. So basically, Nestle used that advantage to promote. One of their big things is the for mothers. It's milk. It's baby milk essentially.
Formula.
Yeah, formula. So the Nestle is actually behind women getting into the workforce, because if they're at work, they have to have the formula for their babies and daycares and everything. Like, so Nestle is one of the big reasons that feminism movement got so far so fast, is because Nestle wanted those women to go to work, and it's end up
where they can't breastfeed, and then they buy formula to feed their kids. Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
That makes sense. So even worse,
it's kind of like Ford back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh man, everyone's at work and they can't buy my vehicles. All right, 5-day work week. You guys get 2 days off so you can have enough to, or have time to go buy my vehicles.
Yeah.
So worse than that, they would send people overseas to pretend to be doctors and prescribe these civilians overseas to use baby formula, even though it wasn't actually good for them, but they like basically convincing them that it's better to use baby formula than it is their own breast milk, which is completely false.
It's false. Yeah.
But that's what they're doing, all because they want to make more money.
And there was one recent, there was like a blackout day or whatever where you wouldn't buy anything from like corporations. You wouldn't buy like anything. You would only support local businesses, and it was like
you should do that every day.
It should be a thing every day, but it's kind of unfeasible to do every day at this point, because big corporations still own a mass majority of things.
Yeah,
it's hard to find.
It was pretty cool to see.
It is. It's an ongoing thing, though. And this guy, he puts out different lists, and I mean, there's already hundreds of thousands of people following him, and so hopefully it starts to work and gain some more traction. And sounds like it's already working a little bit. I think the corporations are feeling it. Of course, you don't see any of that on the news, mostly because
it's all silenced.
Yeah, the media doesn't want everyone to know, because then it's just going to gain more traction. So probably good to talk
because if there's panic, then stockholders are like, oh, fuck that, I'm going to pull out, and then it's like a falling knife.
Yeah.
You know.
So hopefully that keeps falling.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Make them actually change their ways.
Yeah.
Vote with your dollar.
Yeah, right.
It's the best way you can vote, how you spend your money.
Exactly.
And yet you keep pre-ordering games over there.
Me? No. What did I pre-order?
Maybe it was Ricky. I think we were talking about a game. It was the new Battlefield. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pre-order." I'm like, "Don't do it. It's gonna be trash."
I have not pre-ordered a game since the Battlefield 2042. That was literally the thing that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
That was like 3 years ago.
I don't know that that's nearly as bad as some of these other
No,
corporations.
No.
Like, I don't even put them on the same level.
Absolutely. No. This is not. Yeah, it's.
Well, that's my part. You know? That's where I support.
Like, their worst injustice is they don't pay their programmers and stuff.
Yeah, they don't. They overwork their employees without equal pay.
Meanwhile, Nestle's making children.
Oh, absolutely.
Produce chocolate. Overseas.
Yeah, not apples to oranges. Evil injustices.
Yeah, and that's probably the nicest thing Nestle does.
Yeah, right.
They're so toxic.
Oh, you want your new iPhone? Well, this is mined minerals from other countries with child labor.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is actually trying to make chocolate without child labor, and he's like one of the only people. That's why only people doing that makes chocolate.
Wasn't there like a thing recently that like people were trying to get? I think it was like backed by like secretly backed by some big corporations because they didn't like how Mr. Beast was, I don't know, doing things, I guess, but they're like trying to put out something that he was grooming kids, but it was like super false.
There's so many stuff, like so many different things where they take his face and his name and everything else, and
they're trying to like put these like bad labels on him because they don't like how he's exposing like these big corporations and like trying to actually make a difference in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually like, it seems like a pretty good dude. Like he's like one of us that actually just has a bunch of money because he figured out how YouTube works. It's pretty cool. And he's got a bunch of good stuff now. He's got a show on Netflix.
Yeah,
you seen
It
it?
was on a.
he has a show on Amazon. Yeah,
It's not
The
I did watch
the
it.
Mr. Beast games, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That was a little dystopian in its own way.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's like Squid Games, but real life.
Yeah.
But Squid Games is a criticism on the system itself.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Beast is like,
Beast.
oh, you know, it'd be cool. Let's do it in real life.
Yeah, turn Squid Games into real life. And
yeah.
like,
but it
it's
also
kinda-
brings that to
yeah, I didn't
light.
watch that show.
I didn't watch it all yet, but I probably will. I think it's cool because I think it's intentional. Like he's literally like exposing the system.
Yeah.
With the way he's doing it. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I
the
mean?
people that are involved in it are still, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also not killing anyone. He's still giving them millions of dollars.
no, I agree. I'm glad he's not murdering people, but it's like you gotta fuck over everyone for $10,000, $9,000, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll take that because like I gave up my entire life to be here, and you're like, damn, this is like, I don't know, like it's just exposing the worst in humanity, but it's also like kind of perpetuating that in its own, for its entertainment kind of purposes, it's weird.
So it's like a double-edged sword almost.
Well, the other thing it does expose is there are some people, like there was this one, I think it was like the second or third episode, spoiler alert, that he gave away, or tried to give away, $1 million. And basically you had 4 captains. Each captain
I saw that. Yeah,
had
the
two.
Navy vet, the religious dude.
So these small groups
didn't
of
see this.
people selected their individual captain. Each group had their own captain, and each captain had the ability to basically push a button, walk away with this astronomical amount of money, it's as much as $1 million.
And eliminate their whole team.
The whole team would have been eliminated. They get to stay in and keep all the money that they got. And yet all 4 of these people didn't do it. All 4 of them stood their ground and said no to $1 million just to save their team. Which,
Wow.
in my head, those 4 people need to be politicians. Like,
Yeah.
you obviously have the ability to say no to lots of money and stand your ground on what you believe in. So that's the kind of people that we need to promote. And that's when I'm like, this is really cool. He's actually showing us that there are still good people.
There's still good people
that
in the
still
world.
actually will say no to money even when it benefits themselves. To
like life-changing money, snap. Like, because
Yeah.
that was the whole point of the show. Like, why would you want to go on this signing up for the show? You're like, I want a chance at $1 million.
Yeah.
And then they were like, all right, this is literally like, you don't even need to go through the whole show. You might get eliminated next challenge.
Yeah.
You
And they
have it
did.
right now.
One of the captains got eliminated on the very next challenge.
Yeah. That's why I remember seeing him being like, you motherfucker, you should have pulled the money.
Yeah, and he even said, he's like, I wouldn't have changed it. He's
Yeah.
like, I'd still do the same thing, even knowing I got out. Which is like, again, make
wild.
that dude a politician.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of people we need to actually serve our country and serve our people. Like, those are the people we need.
Yeah. And not be paid by
That's really cool.
anyone.
I did not know that.
It's a crazy show. It's entertaining in its own way. I mean, it's like Squid Games, but real life, without the death, of course. But it's like the next fucking episode after that, they were being hunted down on an island by Navy SEALs. It was like hide and seek.
I didn't get that far.
okay.
I saw the ad for it, but I didn't see it. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they hide on this island, and you have like Navy SEAls like Marco Poloing them, like searching through brushes and shit. And the people are like, oh fuck. They did like backflips off the fucking helicopter, and they're like, oh my god. These guys are just on leave or some shit. Like
Yeah,
on the
right?
weekend, like, it's time to go hang out with Mr. Beast.
Oh, good. That's one big Navy advertisement. Going back to ads.
I'm sure.
Yeah. There's definitely some like.
T-Mobile ad on Mr. Beast. They were in the T-Mobile like bungalow
I'm totally
as one of the prizes.
I'm totally okay with the military ads. I feel like we need more people in the military. I don't know. One of the things that some of the other countries do is like a mandatory 2-year military service, and I feel like for like you're military too, right? No,
Yeah,
Yes,
we work together.
Just cut that one out for me.
Oh, thank you for your service. I didn't know I was in the presence of a vet. We work together. You sign find my paper.
Shows how much we know each other at work.
Yeah, right.
Whoops.
There's so many. See, there's a lot of people at work that
Yeah.
I just see in passing.
It's camouflage.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't even see them.
In
We're all
fairness,
wearing the same uniform.
I think I only saw you one day for like 5 minutes. So
Yeah, you were just a name on my check-in sheet.
Mhm.
Like, hello, I'm a new guy. Give me my badge, please. Thank you.
yep. And that was it. I had lost my train of thought though. Oh, I
You were saying military.
Military
has a lot of
advertisements.
a lot of benefits.
It does.
Yeah.
You know that you don't see. I feel like the workload as a new guy coming in,
Mm-hmm.
because all the benefits are invisible, make it really hard for like new guys to like buy into it, right? Like you're an E1, you're making like $500 a month. You're like, this fucking blows because I'm sweeping in the rain and
Yeah.
I'm cleaning rocks and I'm, getting yelled at for not shaving properly.
It does.
But
suck.
then
Don't
as
get
soon
me
as
wrong.
but when you
Like,
come
some
in,
of it's terrible.
you get a
Yeah.
barracks room and medical, food, which that is like the biggest three
Yeah.
costs of living
Yeah.
for people in
Healthcare,
general.
place to live, and then things
But
to
it's
eat.
invisible,
Yeah.
Like for us, like you show up and they're like, this is your barracks room.
Yep.
You just got like 20 shots of medicine, and
Yep.
then you just got your teeth pulled out. All right,
Yep.
go to work, and
Go
you're
to
like, here's your $500, and you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I'll work for $500.
I guess I'll go buy a charger.
Yeah.
But because it's $500 of disposable income now, kind of
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about
Yeah.
all the other things.
But then, you stay in for like your first contract, and you're like, oh, actually, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the days, fucking.
Fucking makes you want to blow your
Blow.
brains out, but
But I think as a experience overall, maybe not for everyone, for my personal experience at least, has been a net positive.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah. Same. I mean, obviously.
me too.
Yeah. You
Don't
take
get
the
me
good
wrong,
with the bad,
I'm still getting out.
but it's
But-
the balancing of it is that it's not like equally distributed. You're not having some good days and then some bad days, some good days. It's like, oh, some alright days and then like the worst days ever, and then maybe a good day and then the worst time ever.
Mm-hmm.
But then in a year, you're gonna
Yeah.
have like a great 3 weeks, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. But it's not like it's so the dice
Random.
roll.
Yeah.
Then that's what makes it difficult.
Yeah. The bad days are always together too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's usually.
they're typically always back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you're talking about like that first deployment or first time on a boat.
Yeah.
That's when I feel like all the worst days are, is that first actual ship or
So
boat
if
that you're
you
on.
if you find your footing through that, and it's so hard too, because it really depends on the people that you are with also,
Yeah,
right? You could
The
be
people
on your
make or
first
break it.
boat and you have terrible leadership or terrible group of guys. You're gonna be like, I don't fit in, fuck this. But if you're in a terrible situation but also you got like a good group of guys, you'll be like, all right, well, I can like bounce my ideas off of them and see what their experiences were and then kind of resolve through it.
Yeah.
But it's not even like my military experience. I can't say that to someone else joining in and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be exactly the same. It's
No.
not.
No.
It's not.
And that's where it becomes
My
a roulette wheel.
my favorite saying lately is mind the circus, enjoy the clowns, because the circus can suck sometimes of
Yeah.
the hoops and things we have to jump through, but the people, there are some really good people, and
Yeah.
you get some really cool friendships that people you've
That
never
yeah.
would have met otherwise. And yeah.
And I feel like those friendships are the ones that last the longest too.
Yeah, which Stockholm syndrome makes that the thing too,
Yeah,
but still
trauma bonding and yeah,
Yeah.
What's been your favorite military saying lately? Do you have any?
embrace the suck.
I have. No, it's lame. No, I'm kidding. I've been saying there's only two things sailors hate: the way things are and when things change.
Yeah.
They're just constantly bitching.
It is what it is. It be what it be. I like that one too.
Bitchin' sailor's a happy sailor.
Yeah.
Amen.
We're the hamsters.
Oh man.
Any last things you guys want to touch on?
Oh, not today. I'm sure I could talk
Down
for
with
hours.
Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Moral of the story:
Yeah, pretty much.
shop local.
Support local businesses.
Keep trying.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening. It was a little shorter episode, but
Yeah, just
we're
a
trying something new.
quick whoosh.
Yeah, from the hip.
Yeah.
Spin our giant roulette wheel that we have behind us. and
Which
see
Yeah,
what
right
it
here.
lands on.
I also believed was real. Again, it's not real. But I was completely
Jake sound
convinced.
effects.
Big
Pharma.
again. Double whammy.
welcome to the slab. Thank you guys for joining.